What's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, bringing you another update on Marvel Spider-Man 2. It has been a long journey getting to this point, but it seems like we are finally going to get some new things to this game, which fans have been desperately waiting for. I know you guys have been clamoring for a new game plus mode for what seems like an eternity, and Insomniac says that, hey, we're cooking up something special for you guys, and it seems like they're going to be delivering that in the near future. Now, before we dive into the topic at hand, I want to ask you guys to do me the biggest favor and give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, I know it's a bit annoying getting this request at the beginning of a video when you haven't watched it in its entirety, but YouTube algorithm sort of encourages it. So if you rock with your boy and you know I'm going to bring you that awesome content, then smash that like button. And if by any chance you feel like you wasted 10 minutes of your time that you can't get back, then press that dislike button. You're a rebel, you're gonna do what you want at the end of the day. Just rate the video. But yeah guys, we have been waiting patiently for Insomniac to finally deliver that new game plus, which a lot of fans felt like should have already been in the game when it originally released. It's something we've been getting for many console generations back when we didn't even have online patches, so it would seem like a no-brainer for a developer to include these things. And I gotta be fair with you guys, if you remember, we didn't really get New Game Plus when Marvel Spider-Man 1 originally released as well, and I honestly think that's largely due in part to how big these games are getting. Like, they boast a lot of things under the hood, not to mention that these newer games have a lot of attention to detail put into them, and Insomniac just wants to make sure they get that right out of the gate. Obviously, the main thing we want to do is replay these awesome missions in the campaign, but some of the other minute details we want is the tendrils to match the actual costumes that we use. As you're aware, we have the black symbiote suit and its white variant counterpart, which both have their own unique things, but for the most part, all the abilities associated with the white suit are basically just recolored assets from the black suit. So we want to see those things match with the respective symbiote variant suits that we wear. If I'm wearing any kind of black symbiote variant suit, I expect the tendrils to match the color of it, or if I'm wearing a white, I want the same thing, vice versa. I'm also hoping that they allow us to keep the classical black suit intact when we activate the symbiote powers, because if you notice, it automatically reverts you back to the advanced symbiote suit. So yeah, when a development team is trying to address all those small minute details and repackage this new game plus, it's a very tall order that's going to take a little bit of time. Now, if you guys remember last year before Marvel Spider-Man 2 hit shelves, the community and marketing director James Stevenson said that New Game Plus would arrive before the end of 2023. However, Insomniac came back around and said that they wouldn't be able to hit that targeted date and they would have to give us all these different features in 2024. Early 2024 that is, so they didn't really disclose a actual date for it, but the fans were very understanding of this and they got a pretty positive response, encouraging Insomniac to take all the time they needed to cook up something awesome for us. I don't think I speak for all of you guys, but I personally think that a couple of months off from the game is the perfect time to fully digest what you experienced the first time around, just so you can have that same refreshing feeling when you pop the game in yet again, this time with all the different features you unlocked at your fingertips on the New Game Plus. And now it's been officially confirmed that we'll be getting a chance to do that in the following month, which is March the 7th. Yes, we are a month away from actually getting a chance to replay this game and get new things added to it. Insomniac Games took to their Twitter to confirm this, saying, and I quote, "Our next update is coming March the 7th. Our title update for Marvel Spider-Man 2 arrives next month and adds highly requested features like New Game Plus, new suits, and more. Watch our social media for a complete list of features closer to release." So yeah, although they said this, they didn't provide the full patch notes, it still gives us a lot of ideas on what we could be seeing. Obviously, we know that those tendril colors are going to be matched properly to the suits that they utilize, and we're going to get a chance to use all our unlocked abilities on the New Game Plus side of things, but the biggest one is that we're going to be getting newer suits, because if you guys remember, that was another complaint that a lot of fans had. Although Insomniac Games gave us a lot of suits, it still felt like they were missing some of which were included in the previous installments, but for whatever reason were missing in this newer entry. Fans of the Spider-Verse movies were very disappointed to find out that the Peter B. Parker suit was nowhere to be found up in Marvel Spider-Man 2, which they couldn't utilize in scenes that featured Miles Morales with his Spider-Verse costumes. There was also the complaint that they couldn't change the day and night cycles as they wanted, but now players are going to actually be able to change the time of the day for the city. The community manager Aaron Jason Espinoza teases that there will be some pretty cool stuff that they're going to have, and they will be addressing some big requests from the community, so they have a lot planned for this game, and I feel like all that time is really going to pay off. Like, you can really tell that Insomniac Games is very passionate about what they want to do with this game, and they are very adamant about listening to the fans. Like, if they're going to give players the ability to change the day and night cycles, just imagine what they can do with other things, such as like changing the weather dynamics. The possibilities are endless. If you guys remember, after Marvel Spider-Man 1 launched, they went out of their way to actually give the proper colors to the mechanical arms based on the Iron Spider suit you had on. Like in the original vanilla version of the game, you could only use the colors that were matched to the Iron Spider suit from the movies, but they would go on to implement a patch that would match the color scheme of the classic comic book Iron Spider suit. So yeah guys, that goes to show you that Insomniac is gonna go above and beyond to deliver some awesome stuff to us if we wait patiently. And we also got to keep in mind that they've been dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Obviously, we had that big hacking that went on where a lot of people's information was leaked out to the internet, along with all the different files to projects that they have coming down the pipeline. So they've been doing all of this while trying to recover from that big hacking that happened a few months ago. But as we're all aware, things are subject to change, so I wouldn't put too much stock into those things. And if anything, if you have seen some of the leaks, especially regarding the Wolverine game, you know we're in good hands. And you got to think about it, this is just phase 1 of all the additional things that we're going to be getting, right? You already know that Insomniac Games is going to be coming with that awesome DLC that's going to come with its fair share of new features. So if we don't get all the stuff that we request up in this new patch, such as costumes, there's a chance that we'll be seeing it in the DLC that comes out later on down the line. I know there are a lot of fans who want to actually be able to play with Venom in a free roam mode where you can just jump around or swing or crawl on buildings. Like, we got to be honest with ourselves. Even though we got a chance to experience that awesome power trip with the character, it was for a very brief moment and we didn't really get that full experience like we wanted. So it would be nice if we got some kind of DLC or a patch where we get to see what was going on behind the scenes when Harry was adjusting to these new symbiote powers. But that's just my wishful thinking. Whatever Insomniac Games decides to do, you know they're going to actually deliver in full. And we're going to get some new awesome features that are tailored to an already awesome game. So I, for one, cannot wait. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video because I had a blast making it. I want to know what you guys think about all this news. Are you happy that we finally have an official release date for the new Game Plus options? And what are some of the suits that you are expecting to see up in this patch? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I ask that you like or dislike the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up, it can be a thumbs down. But if you really enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you shared it on all of social media with your friends and family members. Sharing really makes a difference. But once again, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, signing out on another video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. As a successful YouTube user, I often get questions asking what I use to get my videos tons of views. And the answer to that is TubeBuddy. This thing has helped me take my channel to the next level in ways I never imagined. It's a browser extension that helps new and experienced YouTubers grow fast and optimize their channels. I've been using this extension for years and it's constantly getting updated with new features, like the SEO tool that helps me come up with the perfect title, description, and tags to get more people to click on my videos. It even provides you with analytics beside your videos to see how much traffic your video is generating from various social media sites. The extension is absolutely free, but as a special offer, we're giving a 50% discount for channels that have less than 1,000 subscribers that purchase the Pro upgrade. All you have to do is enter in the code RisingStarBuddy. So if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel or taking your content to the next level, download the extension now. You can do so by clicking on this link that will be provided in the description of this video.